Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how you can fake a sunset in Adobe Lightroom CC. So to get started, this is what we're going to have a roughly end product, and this is what we started at. So let's actually click on this app. There is what we started at. We're going to do that inside of Adobe CC. So before we get started, I want to give you guys a little bit of information about this photo. So this was shot at 100 ISO, RAW, 1/6 of a second, and it was shot on a manual lens that isn't a really lens that the Sony camera realizes that it's a lens, but I don't remember exactly what aperture it was shot, but it was probably somewhere around 11 or 18. So I'm just gonna do some quick editing. I'm gonna reset this whole photo. I'm gonna do some quick editing, and then I'll actually get back with you guys once I am ready to start making this effect of the sunset. Okay, so now that we have basic editing done, I'm going to try to get this from now to when we have our sunset photo faked or made under 5 minutes. So let's try to do this, and I'm going to try to give you guys as much details as possible in a very short time. So let's try with some normal editing. Let's go to effects, and we're going to try split toning it. The highlights, we're going to bring those up to somewhere a low saturation orange, and we're going to do the same thing but with the blue, so a low saturation of a blue in the shadows. We're going to go a little more towards the highlights. We're going to close down that, go in the colors. We're going to go into our color mixer. We're going to go to color first. I'm going to try to just bump up some reds, maybe make that a little more orange, make those a little darker, and then we're going to go to oranges, and this is where we're going to make them pop a little more. Gonna make that go up. We're gonna bring down the luminance. Yellows, we're gonna bring them to more of an orange color, and bring up the saturation just a little bit, bring down the luminance, and we're gonna cover that. We can go to hue and saturation, but that's already done once we're in the luminance. Same thing as saturation, same thing as luminance. When we're in color, we edit all three: hue, saturation, and luminance. So now that we have our basic photo done, I pretty much just want to make just the sky a little bit more towards the sunset, but mostly it's the foreground, make it look realistic as if it was an actual sunset. So now we're going to go to our gradients, and we are just going to lay these down like that. We're going to have a little bit of a fade towards the bottom, but we are going to start bringing those down somewhere just about there. Should be fine. Make that feather just a little bit smaller. What we can do here is bring up the yellow, bring up the pink just a little bit to make it a little more of an orange. So we're just going to play with that white balance. We can bring that down just a little bit. A little more of that yellow, maybe 25 with a 15 on the pinkish side for the tint. We're just gonna play around with the saturation. We're gonna go to 15, and we're not gonna play around with the exposure or anything else. So it's just gonna be like that. Maybe we can bring down that feather even a little bit more. Alright, and as you see, it's already looking more of a sunset. So now what we can do, we can go do that exact same thing again. Make another gradient, but make this one with a little bit bigger of a feather. Drop that down a little over there, somewhere over there, maybe a little bit smaller on the feather. Bring that more down, and then we can bring that to like an 18, bring that to an 8, and that's already making a much nicer photo. So that's, again, this is the original photo with zero editing, and this is with just some quick editing of a sunset and manipulating the photo in a way that it makes it look like it was sunset. It really does help if you are shooting somewhere near golden hour. This photo was shot, let's see if I can get the exact time, like 6:37. Golden hour is about like 7:20ish, 8 to 8. Sometime between then was golden hour. So I was shooting it just a little bit. As you can see, there is just a little bit of that golden hour peeking through right in the beginning, but it was way too overexposed, as you can see here. and then we just brought that down a little bit. We have more of that detail in the clouds, more of that orange kind of golden hour look that we really like in photos. And if you really wanted to any more touching up, you can do a little more over here. We can even do 25 on the vibrance. Maybe we can do 5 on the saturation on the total image. Or you can even play around with these colors. We can do vivid if you want more vivid colors, standard. These are Adobe profiles for your photos. I usually either have color or landscape. In this case, I'm doing landscape. But you just play around with these kind of things. Have a little bit of that yellow and orange, yellow and pink tint and temperature, and you will get a really nice orange in your sky. So as long as you do not go overboard, 2 gradients, I think that's perfect for what I want. And maybe if I do want to do something, I get the brush, I make it small, and I just draw in over here these little spots where it's a little more blue, and I draw those, you know, I make that a little more orange, bring that in a little more over here, maybe so it blends in. Take your time if you do have little spots like that. Make it blend in your whole sky to make it look good for your sunset. You do not want to make it look obvious that you faked it, but you do not want to make it too crazy. So just make sure you play around with it. Again, this is the before, this is after. It looks way better in my opinion. And since I missed golden hour because I was too early, I like this and how it looked. So thank you guys for watching. So let me know how you guys feel down below in the comments. Leave it also while you're down there in the comments. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to know. I got videos planned, but I want to make sure you guys have your priority for the videos that you guys want. And also while you're down there, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell down below. Since YouTube is broken, you know, you don't want to miss a video teaching you things, you know. So hope you guys enjoy this. Love you guys. See you guys. Bye.